Hello and welcome. Welcome. We are back, but rather than doing a mission playthrough today, I'm going to start something a little different today. So, one thing I've noticed going browsing a lot of Star Trek online message boards is that people, when they're starting off the game and they hit level 65 the first time, they get a little lost. They don't know what to do, don't know what to build. So, I'm here to offer you little tips on basic build tips. Now, this isn't going to be anything that's going to be like, ooh, I'm going to get 30k DPS and totally own those TFOs, but this is intended for the newbie player that is just starting out and doesn't know anything about the game to get him set up so that he can go and then farm those other good sets and get a good builds going on while still having fun in the game. So there's a number of options for phaser sets, disruptor sets, Tetrion, and so forth. So I'm going to do a couple of those videos based around that. And today I'm going to focus on phasers, since this has the most amount of stuff in the game to be able to get for free without having to spend anything, just by doing standard mission rewards. So first thing we're going to do is go in missions, and then Delta Quadrant arc. You go all at the beginning here from Mindscape. You look at combat impulse engines. If you don't have anything else, might as well do it. But phaser beam arrays is what I'm mentioning here. So this is one of the only things I could find for a free phaser beam array within the missions. This is Mark 12. It's rare. It's not that good, but it'll let you fill out your builds so that you can have something that doesn't completely suck while you are getting your stuff together to get your good builds together. This is not intended to be something you're going to level up to Mark 15 and have a good time with. It's going to be something just to fill some slots while you're getting your Mark 15 stuff ready to go. There's other stuff you can grind out for that has better stats, better bonuses, but they're not completely free. So this is for mission reward to get you started for a beam array. If you're going for more of an escort build, something more maneuverable than the big Galaxy class ships, for example, you have a variety of other options. So if we go next to Future Proof and Sunrise, we have access to the Quantum Phase Catalyst space set. So this is a Quantum Phase Torpedo, Quantum Phase Converter. You want to put, it's the Universal Console. You want to put this in your Science or Engineering slot. Do not put it in your Tactical slot. Your Tactical slot is going to be reserved for phaser bonus damage consoles, which will be like 30% damage. This you put in your Engineering or your Science slot, and it'll boost 20% damage on top of what you put in your Tactical slot. Your bonuses stack for like phaser damage, so you got a ship with 3 tactical slots, you slap 30% tactical boost consoles in there, that stacks, and you put this boosts another 20% on top of that, you're good to go. And then you have your choice of phaser beam array and quantum phase dual heavy cannon. So honestly, I'd run the mission to get both. This way you can reuse the set for both, for really, if you're going for a beamboat cruiser build, heavy cruiser build, or something more maneuverable like a Defiant class or a Miranda. And just as well, another bonuses in this gives you some phaser dual beam banks Mark 12s and phaser turret Mark 12s with accuracy times 2 and a damage boost. So what the accuracy times 2 means, you get plus 10 to accuracy times 2. There's a couple of these that come up through the game, so I'm going to try to point them out. Our next up is Stormbound, which gives us our first space set. This is a deflector, quantum phase combat impulse engines, and shield array. The other shield array you're just gonna also science emitter array. This set gives you the 2-piece boost shield capacity, and the 3-piece gives you energy weapon entanglement ability that boosts your energy weapon damage while reducing your foe's energy weapon damage. one thing here in the mission Ragnarok is kind of cool to look at. To look at these mission rewards, you notice a pattern. Disruptor dual beam bank Mark 12, Disruptor cannon, Phaser dual beam bank, Phaser cannon, Plasma dual beam bank, Plasma cannon, and they all have critical damage. So it's a +20% boost of critical severity, plus damage boost ×2. And this is good for a variety of different builds, whether you use a Disruptor, Phaser, or Plasma. It offers you some flexibility depending on what you want to go for. I'm going to mention it again in the other videos I do. Now, Scalia and Charbis. I'm going to butcher this name because I'm 100% sure how to pronounce it properly. Scalia and Charybdis. This is one where it takes place just before the Gamma Quadra arc introduces Dominion. The Alliance decided to spend tactics against the Zenka Thief, going off too long, trying to bring a fight to them, find the Zenka Thief fleet, and then their Protomatter crusade once and for all. So this is one that you want to do, because you get the Bajor defense set, and this is really, really good. If you're going for a Phaser build, I really highly recommend this. It's got the Bajor defense set, and for some reason the Plasma Infuser Mark 12 gives you a tactical console of plus 30% plasma energy weapon damage. You're not going to worry about that Phaser build. The other options for that I'm going to mention in a bit. So the Bajor defense set is a 3-piece set, 4-piece set actually. The Hyper Injection Warp Core is available from a past event ship that is currently only available through the Phoenix lockbox. So chances of getting that are beyond astronomical. So don't worry about it. You're going to get this for really the 2-piece bonus. What the Bajor defense covariant shield, defense deflector array, and hyper impulse engines. So what you want this for is the 2-piece bonus. This is what you really want, because it gives you boost to Phaser, Plasma, and Disruptor damage, boosted by 17.8%. So depending on no matter what build you're going for, Phaser, Plasma, Disruptor, you're going to want to have a look at this bad boy, because that is again 17.8% boost to those damage on top of what you have slotted in your tactical consoles. And one more mission portents. Which one is that in? I'm trying to remember which one that was in. Oh, I think it's way back here. Here we are. Mission Signs and Portents. This is one you might want to look at. This set here, I don't know much about it. Braden Reconnaissance. Haven't heard too much about it. So it may not be that good. If it is a good, feel free to correct me, but it's not one I've ever seen a lot of people mention that, yeah, you want to have a look at this one. But this is what the mission Signs and Portents, you want to look at the one, because it gives you tactical phaser relay, Mark 12, 30% phaser damage. So you want to repeat this mission to get at least 3 of these, because most ships have at least 3. Some of them will have 4 slots. However many you have, you want to get as many of these to put in those slots. You get, because the damage stacks, and this is really good. It's completely free. Just do it from playing the missions. With any of the free stuff you get, you can go through and play these missions and have a good time, and actually finish them. And then you can grind these things out to get yourself a good, half decent phaser built together, so that you can go into the TFOs, farm the marks, and get all the reputation gear that you want, and farm the dilithium so that you can spend it in your fleet stores. So these are things you can do to get a decent phaser build off the top of the game with before you really go in to do anything else. A few other tips on top of that: finish all the missions, play through them all the way to the very end. Don't skip any of them. As you can see from here, there's a variety of different options you can get in there for different free things here and there. It's not just base weapons too. There's things you can occasionally get people for what's that thing here? Duty officers and stuff like that. Sometimes Admiralty ship traits. Upgrade your gear, but don't worry about that right now. You're just kind of worried about how to stay at 65 and not get completely pwned. And join a fleet. You may not have access to the store right away, so donate until you do, and then from there you can go get some better quality gear. You're probably still going to use some of these free sets, but until you get access to that, get access to better phaser arrays, you can use the free ones from here. You're still going to want to use like some of the free sets here to give you the bonuses, but around that, you're going to want to, when you join the fleet, you get access to the store, you'll be able to swap out those beam arrays from the Mindscape mission for something that is way better. So I hope this is helpful. Feel free to leave comments, concerns, hate mail below. This is my first attempt at something like this. I will probably re-record this later on. I'm not used. This is my first attempt at something like this, and I hope you guys all enjoy this. Toodaloo. Have fun. I will see you out there somewhere.